talk about it, right? ICE has been causing them. Then just send them privately. True, true, true. So this person named Scarlett VT or so, right? They blocked me, of course, you know. This person has blocked me because I disagree with their they were doing this or so, you know. That's literally them, you know. They posted it on a public website and they decided to do this, right? And then they said, no kings. It's a VTuber. Let me remind you, chat. This is a VTuber, all right? I'm gonna be honest with you. This person doesn't know what they're talking about. So all I posted was literally, what I posted underneath that picture is shaking my head. That ain't the play hunt, but hey, you do you, I guess. They hearted my emotes, my comment, right? They hearted my comment. And then they said, I say most of the US would currently disagree with you. Feel free to unfollow though if you don't want to see what I'll be up to politically. And then I said, that's cool that you disagree, but but seems like you are missing the message about ICE people. In general, probably need to look into stuff thoroughly, hun. Why would I unfollow? I don't hate you. I just disagree what you are doing is all. And then they said, and this is what they replied. This is 10 hours ago, right? ICE has been conducting illegal raids. I've done my research and they do not do illegal raids, but hey, you know what? It is what it is. Trump has been breaking our own laws and going against the Constitution and the judicial process. I don't know what in the Constitution he's breaking or the judicial process. I'd be very curious. Of course, this individual did not say anything. Didn't say anything. No proof, no evidence, no nothing. Just literally just outright just said it, you know. People need to look thoroughly. I agree. This has been on the largest protest in American history, and you still see yourself as right. This is not the largest protest in history. Let me see. What is the largest protest in history? So let's see. Consider that the global demonstration against the looming Iraq war. So the Iraq war was is the biggest, you know, protest in human history. So yeah. So this is not the largest protest. Oh, they said American history. Oh, sorry. In American history. Let's find out. Let's see. Let's go here. What is the biggest protest in, let's see. The George Floyd protest was actually the largest one, apparently. However, the one if you're looking for the largest single day protest, this is only in a single day. Let me remind you, just one day, belongs to the Women's March in 2017, estimated to be between 3.3 to 4.6 million participants nationwide. So there's that. The George Floyd was the one that was the largest. This is actually not the largest, so they're factually incorrect. Just have to, you know, just trying to lay it down there, you know. And they literally said that like, wake up. I should not be allowed to detain people off the streets with zero evidence. They are allowed to detain people. They are, because if you search it up, it literally says it right there. They should not be able to raid without a warrant or deport people without due process. They are not doing, you know, illegal raids. They are doing legal raids. So let me just remind you that. And they've been going after criminals and people who have been in the country that have been doing wrongdoings in the actual place. Literally 30 seconds on Google prove that girl wrong, longer than it took her to write the tweet. No, it's a guy. Let me just remind you, it's a guy. This is a dude. This is a guy. This is not a girl. This is a guy. Let me just remind you. The good guys don't show up in an unmarked van and kidnap people. Wait, the good guys don't show up in an unmarked van and kidnap people at gunpoint? Says that one wasn't there a good guy that just recently got arrested or so for basically like having a human sex dungeon or so in a van or something like that, if I remember correctly. And that's the funny thing about it, you know. But yeah, this person has blocked me on Twitter. I don't hate him, you know. It's not like I hate this individual or something like that, you know. But I'll be honest with you, this person is on the side of a losing battle. Number one, they're on a losing battle. That's to begin with. And to be honest, this person is definitely not on the right side of history because they don't know what they're talking about. They're not very smart if they're in the political spectrum, you know. I'm not in the political spectrum whatsoever, but I can literally do my due diligence and search up things, you know, if it's correct or if it's not correct, you know. Like even this. Does ICE do illegal raids? They do not conduct raids or sweeps, rather targeted arrests based on investigation and intelligence, prioritizing individuals who pose threat to the public safety and border security. ICE asserts that the majority of people arrested in fiscal year of 2018 had a criminal conviction pending criminal charges, had re-entered the US illegally, or were immigration fugitives. Crazy, interesting, huh? Can ICE detain people? Yes, ICE has the authority to detain individuals, primarily non-U.S. national aliens, as the term is used in the federal law, are identified as subjects to removal from the United States due to immigration violation. So, note, while the ICE detains certain non-citizens, they generally do not have the authority to detain U.S. citizens unless there are probable cause of an immigration violation. Citizens should assert their citizenship and be prepared to provide proof if asked by immigration authorities. Interesting how, like, me just doing research, not even like 10 minutes, 30 minutes or so, I can just literally just search it up and I have the entire full description right here and all the bullet points and everything. So it's very funny, right? It's very funny how these people think they know what they're talking about, they know what they're doing, but they don't. So it's pretty funny, pretty hilarious. So I just been kind of laughing about it and just kind of been pointing out the issues of the hypocrisy of some individuals. Like, yeah, you can try that, you can go for it, but it's not gonna work out, to be honest. But hey, it is what it is, right? Like I said, I also tweeted out at this person too as well, to this individual, of course, you know, and then I told them, hey, you do you at the end of the day, you know. Like I said, you know, it's just it is what it is, you know. As you can see here, I at them because they blocked me, but I will at them anyways, so they can read it or so, you know. And I said, sorry, but I have to disagree with the illegal raids. Would like the example of what law he has broken, which apparently Donald Trump has broken the law or so. Since you said he broke the Constitution, I would love to see proof on that, you know. It has not been through history that this has been going on. Also, look at the older presidents of your country making the statement that illegals coming into your country are breaking the law, which is a true fact because all of the previous presidents have said the same thing. Also, ICE can detain people. Like I said, you do not do your research, but like I said, if you die on this hill, you do you, hun, like I said. But being involved in something that you have very little info or do studies on, you should rethink your strategy. But hey, if you want to block me for it, that's fine. But fine by me, since you don't want to hear about facts and knowledge, and even your people voted for it, and about a good large percentage of Americans want the illegals to go back who are undocumented in your country. So I don't know. It's pretty interesting, to be honest, in my personal opinion. But yeah, the people have voted, and they decided to, you know, and they decided it. So it is what it is. It's very interesting because, you know, there's like been a lot of, you know, there's been a lot of stuff around here.
You're protesting today?
Because someone's got to lie to the Hispanics to make them think the Republicans are the bad guys.
Why are you out here today?
As a liberal, we have to make the world think we're caring people.
Saturday?
What made you decide to come out here today?
It's AI,
I
of course.
my job to protest full time, so poor people don't have to.
What's the main goal of today's protest?
We're here for unity, so if you don't agree, get the fuck out.
What exactly are you protesting today?
I don't know the issue, but I stand in solidarity with whatever's trending right now.
What's your goal being out here today?
These people don't vote unless you scare them. That's why we show up.
I major in social justice, so I know what's best for communities I've never lived in.
Why are you out here protesting today?
Because people of color need strong white allies like me to fight their battles.
Because someone's got to rile up this community into thinking the right's the bad guys.
It's AI, of course. But take a listen to this chat as well. The clowns running in Los Angeles are now demanding the federal government to pay all of the damages caused by their coddling of rioters. Is this a joke?
I am demanding full accountability and reimbursement for the local costs incurred, including injuries to local officers and damages caused by the chaos unleashed when the Trump administration recklessly deployed the military and ICE agents into our communities. They are the ones who created this unrest.
Sure.
And they are
definitely
the ones that need to foot the bill. I am demanding.
Yeah, they are the ones who caused the fires in LA. Yes, they are definitely the aggressors. They're the ones who attack the people. Yes, 1000%, you know. Yeah, pretty much.
Disrespectful. You're a union man. What skill you're trying to get in the Marines? What did the recruiter tell you? What job you're going to get? What skill were you trying to get? I'm talking to you. Disrespectful.
Disrespecting union workers. All right, buddy. Sure. All right, Grandpa. You need to go back. They somehow twisted violent protests into Trump's fault. Yeah, they're literally the entire like people in the higher up branch or so in Los Angeles are literally blaming Donald Trump for everything that's happening in Los Angeles. Every single one of these people that you see here is blaming well, except for this guy. This guy's just translating. But every single representative here, right here, they're all literally saying that it's Donald Trump's fault, you know? It's Donald Trump that the looters were happening, that they were looting from the store. It's Donald Trump that they were graffitiing all over the wall. It's Donald Trump that the cars were on fire. It's Donald Trump that, like, you know, that chaos has happened. But yeah, apparently, so they caught the shooter in Salt Lake City, where someone literally got shot. And look at this.
Yeah, we're not fucking. It's a rifle right here.
Hey, right there.
This guy, I just grabbed this from this guy. He's right there. Get on the fucking ground. Get on the ground. Get out. That's a fucking rifle. That's a fucking goddamn rifle. That guy has fucking blood on his hands.
So let me remind you, this individual right here shot someone in the protest. It's funny how the people who are around him called his behavior out, and now the police are here to arrest him, while these other individuals are, like, you know, snitching this guy out. If tomorrow news was Trump cures cancer and the left would find a way to turn it into Trump bad story, yeah, they'll probably find a way like, oh, he's trying to monopolize it or something like that, you know?
Stand right here. Come on, Mike. Come on. Guys, get back. Out of here. Stay here. Come here. Yeah, we're not fucking. It's a rifle right here. Hey, right there. This guy, I just grabbed this from this guy.
Yeah, so that's the individual. This is the individual who shot someone in a protest. So it's very funny or so. Also, I want to remind everybody from America's history, right? We're gonna do America history right now. Let me just remind you guys. This is America history right here.
There is a legal way to do it, so you don't have to sneak across in the first place. VIP.
We do not think the comprehensive health care benefits should be extended to those who are undocumented workers and illegal aliens. We do not want to do anything to encourage more illegal immigration into this country. We know now that too many people come in for medical care as it is. We certainly don't want them having the same benefits that American citizens are entitled to have.
Every place in this country are rightly disturbed by the large numbers of illegal aliens entering our country. The jobs they hold might otherwise be held by citizens or legal immigrants. The public service they use impose burdens on our taxpayers. That's why our administration has moved aggressively to secure our borders more, by hiring a record number of new border guards, by deporting twice as many criminal aliens as ever before, by cracking down on illegal hiring, by barring welfare benefits to illegal aliens.
Even as we are a nation of immigrants, we're also a nation of laws. Undocumented workers broke our immigration laws, and I believe that they must be held accountable, especially those who may be dangerous. That's why over the past 6 years, deportations of criminals are up 80%. And that's why we're going to keep focusing enforcement resources on actual threats to our security. Felons.
Oh, no, that story is stupider that you think. The guy who was arrested for murder never fired a shot to peaceful keepers, fired on him and shot a bystander. Oh, really? Oh, that's interesting. Thank you for the thank you for the updated news on that. Actually, Clinton from the 90s. Ew, Obama too. No, I just want you to pay attention to what they're saying. I don't care about your political beliefs. I'm asking you to pay attention to what they're saying. You know. I can give two fucking shits, you know? I'm just saying, just listen to what they're saying, and it's kind of funny how a lot of them are literally from, like, you know...
Dramatic video in Santa Fe Springs shows armed ICE agents dressed in tactical gear swarming this swap meet.
You guys should be so proud, so proud.
It happened around 3:30 this afternoon off Alondra Boulevard. Air 7 captured a Marine helicopter flying above the raid. On the ground, the agents appeared to be accompanied by Marines who were also armed. Witnesses say they seemed to randomly go through the crowd asking questions.
Asking people where they were from, where they were born from, and I told them I was from the United States. And then they proceeded to walk away, and they took a picture of me with the specialized cell phone camera.
These images show people being taken into custody as witnesses record video.
Losers.
No, they're just conducting an investigation.
But also very disheartening.
Liz, a U.S. citizen who doesn't want her face on camera, was here with her dad ahead of Father's Day to enjoy a concert.
Saw them and I thought, oh my gosh, are they going to take me? Are they going to take my dad? And what's going to happen to us?
Like I said, they shouldn't be taking you if you're here. Well, if you're in the U.S. legally. Sorry, if you're in the U.S. legally, you know they're not going to take you away.
So it did scare me.
But yeah, like I said, there's been a lot of shit about this, you know. It's been pretty hilarious. This was the other point of view or so from that incident. It happened, and then also, I want to remind you guys, this is from a actual Chicano, okay? This is an actual true, like a true Mexican, This is from these are coming from the words from actual, like, legit real guys, like real people.
So how do you feel about the riots and stuff in LA? Being a Chicano here in California, how do you feel about that?
To me, it's stupid as shit. There's a protest is a protest. If you go out, you start looting, you start f***ing other people's shit up, you're harming other people that's trying to better the community. If you go out there, there's a protest, voice your opinion. Breaking, throwing rocks at cop cars, f***ing up the center dividers, all that stuff. You know we gotta pay for that shit. You wanna help out all these illegals and everything? Go to school, get a good job, get a good education, you know, all that stuff, and help a way it's supposed to. Ice is ice. If you're illegal, you're illegal. Ice is ice. They're coming because of that. Then people don't like that. Families get separated. But at the same time, you took that chance coming over here.
Right.
You knew what it was. Same thing as all the fools in the neighborhood doing their shit. They know there's a chance of getting locked up.
Right.
It is what it is.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is. See, look, you got another crazy person or so. Look at this. Look how crazy! What a peaceful protest, huh? What an actual peaceful protest.
I will slap the goddamn trash now. No violence. Joe Biden, Joe President. No violence, no violence, no violence, no violence.
This is supposed to be peaceful, huh? That's crazy, to be honest, to kind of be saying this. And also take a look at this too as well. People who are just like doing their normal life. This is literally a guy going to the drive-thru, and he has like he just has a sticker on the back of his car saying that he's a supporter of Trump, right?
They didn't get their rabies shot.
So look at this.
All right, so tell me what just happened.
The people in the back of the car right behind you said that you're a Trump supporter, and just to let us know.
So they warned you
Yes.
that the car in front of them, which is me,
Yes.
is a Trump supporter.
Yes.
And what do they think you were supposed to do with that information?
I don't know, treat you differently,
Wow.
but that's crazy.
Wow,
How
that is.
society is now.
Do you see how Democrats are and liberals?
Yeah.
They're so mean. They're trying to get me bad service because of my political
That's
beliefs.
crazy.
I know. That is truly shocking that the car behind me saw my Trump 2024 sticker on the window, alerted the Dunkin' Donuts team that I'm a Trump supporter, as if that would have some kind of impact. Democrats and liberals are the most hateful people. And what I've noticed is this person's not even pulling up behind me. Oh, there they are. There they are.
You know, crazy thing about that too as well. This person is literally working at a fast food place in the drive-thru. I used to do this. This used to be my normal 9-to-5 job until I worked nighttime, of course. Then it was completely different, of course. But like, you know, this person don't got time to mess with these kinds of people who are just saying that this person who's supporting, you know, a Trump supporter, you know, say that like, hey, you got to mistreat this person, you know, because they support the other political side. Like, it doesn't make any sense, you know. That makes zero sense. It just means you've lost like your human dignity and your human right for you to think logically, you know, at that point, you know. At that point, you're just crazy, you know. You know, it's kind of funny or so too as well. This person looks Hispanic too as well. That's the funny thing about it. They look Hispanic. And if they are Hispanic, they think that the people who called them are actually crazy. So it's funny, to be honest. This is what was happening. That you can hear that this is like live footage or so. The shooting that happened or so. Yeah, I'm not gonna play it though. So this is what's happening. This is also what's happening in Las Vegas. Apparently, Las Vegas has also been hit as well, as you guys can see. You know, this is what's going on in Las Vegas. But look what happens. Look what happens in Las Vegas. Where is this at? Downtown Las Vegas. So this is happening in downtown Las Vegas.
And the guy. Watch out, you guys. The guy. Watch out. They're backed up for that specific reason. As long as they make it.
Fucking look at him getting his ass dragged. Look at this. Look at this. This guy getting fucking dragged. Oh my lord. It's been funny, dude. Like honestly, it's just been fucking hilarious. Nah, look at this. They're in the street. Everyone else is literally on the sidewalk, and these two people are on the street. They're not messing around. They are not playing around. They're not letting what LA is happening right now happening into this location either. Other parts of the US is not letting shit slide. If you think you have the right to go crazy and being on that street, just letting you know, a lot of other states you'll get run over. Simple as that, you know? And look at this too as well. Somebody getting beaten up or so, you know? For disagreeing. Look at that. Flashing a light too in the camera. Look at this. Look at this. This is crazy.
Stop!
Look at that.
No, they're assaulting someone. They're assaulting an innocent guy. What's wrong with you? They're assaulting an innocent. You caused it. You just touched me. Do not touch me.
You caused this? Yeah, they totally caused it. Yeah, don't touch me while you're flashing a light in front of my face. Yeah.
I'm not touching you. I swear to God, if you run over my foot right now.
Peaceful protest, right? These are peaceful people, right? Every one of these people are crazy. Look at all these individuals. Jobless behavior, parentless behavior, dadless behavior. Literally, honestly, this is just straight up just jobless behavior, straight up. Like every single one of these people wearing masks and everything, threatening people that don't agree with them, beating up people, physically assaulting them and everything, you know? It's crazy. It's honestly just crazy to be seeing this, actually. Oh yeah, this is the the average LA protester. Here you go.
Trump's a bitch.
Yeah, why is that?
I don't know. We don't like him. That's the word around here.
Any particular reason why you don't like him?
No clue at all. I'm just going with everybody else saying.
Life is hard, but it's harder when you're stupid.
Crazy, huh? Crazy, huh? The IQ of some Americans are very low. I'm gonna be honest with you. Also, here's another person from Tijuana. Let me remind you this. So someone from Tijuana has a message for some of the Hispanic people in the U.S.
In Tijuana, I was born in Tijuana, raised in Tijuana, and I live in Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico. To all these protesters, all these Chicanos, all these wannabe Mexicans that you are blocking the freeway in the United States of America, I would like to know, when are you coming? When are you going to come over here to Mexico to yell, there's no human illegal on stolen land? Because that actually, you should be yelling that in Mexico, right? If you are actually a Mexican. But in your birth certificate, guess what it says? It says that you were born in the United States of America. It doesn't say that you were born in Mexico. So you're not actually a Mexican national. You are a American with Mexican heritage that actually thinks that he's Mexican, protesting in the United States of America, causing a lot of traffic, blocking the streets, blocking freeways. The most disgusting thing about this is that you're using our flag and you're tampering with our flag in a foreign land. You were not even born in Mexico. In our Constitution of Mexico, it says that nobody should have the right to tamper with our flag. It's against Constitution. And you actually were born in the United States with a birth certificate that says that you were born in the United States of America, and you're using our flag, the Mexican flag, and burning another flag in a foreign country, making us look extremely bad as using our flag as in an act of division. But not only that, burning another flag as an act of war.
Thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you for the gifted, guys.
That all of you Chicanos, all of you Raza, and all of you want to be Mexicans. I want to ask you something. You're yelling no human is illegal on stolen land. Will you revoke your citizenship and come and live in Mexico and be a Mexican nation where you're supposed to be, if that is what you want to do? I'm waiting for you right here. There's the wall, and this is where, you know, a lot of the migrants are being deported back to the port of entry of El Chaparral and the port of entry of San Isidro is where thousands are being returned back to Mexico. I'm waiting for you over here to bring your American dollar so you can help the migrants over here. When are you coming? Are you going to actually leave your citizenship of the United States of America and leave your privileges to come over here and start, you know, waving our flag in the Mexican country? The most cynical thing about this is that you actually are not going to do it because you love the American privileges and you were privileged to be born in the United States of America. The incredible thing about this is that it is going to go by immediately. You're going to forget about this crisis, and then you're going to go on and live your great American life that you are provided because you were born in the United States of America. Stop being cynical.
Oh, Jesus.
Stop being hypocritical.
Thank you for the 5 gifted as well,
admit
hon.
that you are privileged to live and be born in the United States. Tijuana.
It's crazy, huh? It's very interesting. Even actual Mexicans or so actually been, you know, calling out the people in America, the actual Hispanics. Also, take a look at this. I thought this would be really funny for you guys to watch this, you know?
At Gen Z PD, we have disbanded the SWAT team. We don't support the patriarchy. That is why we have started the Tactical Women's Assault Team. The SWAT team consists only of the best Gen Z women the department has to offer. We have had 0 uses of force. However, our on-duty vehicle collisions have increased massively, and violent crime is through the roof. Our SWAT team consists of me, Officer Lizzie, the liability Carter, and Captain Becky Beefer. When cops need help, we are who they call. We are the best of the best. A lot of you were calling our police department a joke in my last video, so I have one question for you. Who's laughing now? At Gen Z PD.
You guys who they're making fun of on this scene right here? They're making fun of that one girl or so who was using a blow the little blow thing or so during the conversation thing. Also, look at this. Illegal aliens from Mexico arrested in California in June 2024 for operating a grape dungeon on wheels. Here it is. Outfitted with a cage, condoms, and kids' toys, sentenced to 25 years. Eduardo Sarabia raped women and children. This is why ICE deportation rates matter.
An update here on a story we've been following. A man charged with raping women in a rape dungeon on wheels takes a plea bargain. Eduardo Sarabia took the plea today in Pomona. He was facing 80 years in prison for rape. His attorney told him his alleged victims were outside court ready to testify, so he agreed to a deal with 25 years in prison. Our Haley Winslow broke that story when it happened, and since her original report, his niece and 2 other victims have come forward, making for a total of 2 children and 3 adult victims. Sarabia is an undocumented immigrant, and the case was highlighted by President Trump when he talks about deporting criminal aliens. An update here on a...
It's crazy, right? It's crazy that these people are trying to really defend these kinds of people, you know?
Do you guys see this person? C-U-N-N-I-G. And are you a New Jersey resident?
Yes.
Let me just leave you on this. Based on what we know happened last night with 4 detainees, now we're hearing from the senator that they're going to be moving people from Delaney Hall in the next 24 hours. We don't know where. What's going on in this country right now that we've gotten to this point?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like women when they're bald. When they shave their head, being bald or so, I think they look ugly, in my personal opinion.
It's fascism. They always said, Emilio Zapato said, fascism would come to this country with a Bible wrapped in an American flag, and here it is. I grew up in an evangelical Christian nationalist home. I know what it's like in here. I know what fascism feels like because that was.
That means the problem is she's trying to defend because she won't get her $2 taco. That's the reason why. Plus also someone who won't cut her grass, you know, because you know for a fact that she has to need to cut her grass, her own grass. She needs to cut her own grass instead of you know, hiring illegals to do it for her. You know, that's the reason why she's trying to defend it.
My family are Nazis and slave owners. That's my family's fucking history.
No, they really don't understand what fascism is.
Americans. That's our history. And I can't be a part of that. Fuck white supremacy. I can't take it. You saw what my body was able to do that other people's can't just because I'm fucking white in this country. I know that. But you know what I know? Growing up in a white nationalist evangelical home, that it's hurting us deep in the inside. It's a psychic wound. White supremacy is not the answer for white people. It hurts us. We have to let go of that, and we have to protect our neighbors, and we have to protect our friends, because we need a country that is reflective of our true values, which are love and community and care. It is not fascism. The Haudenosaunee.
She is crazy. There's also, I do have another clip of her actually like trying to oh yeah, here's another thing. Look at this. Look at this. Leftist TikToker decides to antagonize the Las Vegas PD and quickly discovers that wasn't a good idea.
Enjoying yourself?
You know, covering everything.
Nothing better to do?
Honor your
oath. How about honor your oath, bitch? How about that? Honor your oath. Oh, there you go.
I didn't do nothing. I didn't say nothing.
You're supposed to get lost. This guy goes to jail. He goes to jail. Let's go. Put your hands behind your back. Yep. That's right. You go to jail, bro. Big mouth.
I'm just watching. I'm watching. I didn't do nothing.
Hey, my glasses.
Party's over.
I'm gonna have a heart attack.
It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny.
I'm not resisting. I swear I'm not resisting.
True, they are honoring their oath. They are. Is there a curfew? Is there actually a curfew in Las Vegas? I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with like all of this stuff. I've mostly been keeping up in California and New York and Florida. No, this is Las Vegas. No, this is Las Vegas. This is not California. It's not LA.
I'm not doing anything. No, stop.
Really? There's a curfew in Las Vegas. I did not know that actually. That's crazy. So wait, are they putting curfews like everywhere throughout the entire country now? Wait, in Las Vegas. Right? We're on the same page here, right? In Las Vegas? There's actually a curfew in Las Vegas? Not in New York so far. Okay, so it's not in New York so far. Got it. Understandable. Yeah, curfew everywhere. Sensible. Okay, I see. Hey man, this is what happens when you fuck around and find out.
Put your hand behind your back.
I'm just watching. Are you serious? I'm not doing anything. You guys are gonna dude. I'm such a good girl. I don't do anything.
Look at the chat. The chat is literally thanking the metro, the police or so for actually doing their job and getting these crazy people. People are laughing at these people, you know? They're making fun of them because they're actually idiots.
Where is it? My backpack.
See you later. After telling them, hold on, look at that. After telling them about the oath, yeah.
Grab it. No.
Bro, she's under arrest.
All right, you don't. No, I don't.
You're gonna be searching inventory to arrest.
I didn't. You guys are not coming to leave or something?
That's gonna leave 3 hours ago.
Are you serious?
3 hours
hear
ago.
that?
Everybody heard it. Why do you think they're running around like chickens with their heads cut off?
But I've been walking around covering from your guys' side. I've been saying keep it peaceful. They even try to send the news to me guy. I've been saying keep it peaceful. You can watch my live. I'm not tripping.
And the young man that you were with doing it for you. Yeah, you're fighting us. Where is your ID?
Well, I'm trying to tell you. Hold on, no, it's on the inside.
And they're all laughing, bro. They're all laughing. It's crazy. It's so funny to see this, you know? It's really funny to be seeing this stuff, you know?
Anything else you want to say? Let's bring...
The moment they start acting tough and everything, but then the moment they get consequences with their own actions, they start crying, they start begging, they start AKA roaching out immediately, just like how Asmongold's saying, they start roaching out, dude. When they start getting consequences for their own actions.
You know, this reminds me of drug dealers want to smuggle drugs into Singapore, even though in THR airport there is announcement when traveling to SJNGAPORE. If you are caught with illegal SUBSTANCEA drugs, it will be a DEARH penalty. But they still try to smuggle it into Singapore.
I know, it's pretty hilarious. It's funny though. It's been pretty fucking hilarious, to be honest. Take a look at this. This is the remember that bald woman, that bald fat woman that we saw earlier? Here she is right here. That's her right there, chat. That's her. Look how crazy she actually gets, chat.
No! Let my people go! Let my people go! Let them go!
What do you mean, your people? They aren't your people. You're not Hispanic, okay? You're white. You were raised in a white Christian family. You even said it yourself. These people are saying, let my people go. They're not your people. Let's get this straight. They're not your people.
Let them go! Let them go! Let them go!
Hey, get off the truck! Get off the truck!
Let our people go! Let our people go! Let our people go! Let our people go!
Y'all gotta move.
No! You won't take my fucking table! Don't take my fucking table! Don't kill me! Don't kill me! You're gonna kill me! No! I can't! Don't touch me! Don't
Screaming, my people, doesn't mean shit to her. The fellow Mexicans, blacks, Asians and whatever won't save her crazy ass. How convenient.
I know. I could never be a cop. I'd have to hit her with a taser. Natsuko, if I was a police officer for the US, do you want to know how many times I would drop kick people? I would do it so many times, and it would be fun every single time. It would be so fun to do.
Stop! You're gonna run her over! Stop! You're gonna run her over!
Carissa, you gotta go!
I'm not getting out!
Carissa!
Carissa, you gotta run out! No, please don't kill me! Don't kill me! Don't kill me! I'm a person! I'm a fucking person! Don't fucking kill me! Don't kill me! Don't kill me! Don't kill me! Don't fucking 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 kill me! Let my people go!
This guy is literally being so patient with this crazy person screaming, "Let my people go," is the most craziest thing in my entire life, dude. This guy is being super patient with this woman, telling her, hey, you need to get off the street, tapping her on the shoulder, tapping her, trying to remove her very, very, very passively, not even being aggressive, not grabbing her, not tearing her off, her fingers off the hood of the car, yanking her, throwing her on the ground, nothing. It's just, he's just literally being very passive to her, and she's just screaming her head off, "Let my people go," even though she is not Hispanic. Let me remind you this. She is not Hispanic.
This isn't the Prince of Egypt, lady. You can part the waves in this one.
Let my people go! Bring your dog! These are parents! These are community members! There are kids waiting outside! There are kids waiting outside, sir! There are kids waiting outside to see their loved ones! Just let them go!
You're separating families.
These are our people!
You're separating
These are our
families.
parents! This is our community! This is our community! Let them go! We want to let them go! This is our people! These are immigrant workers! And you
If
know
she's
these
not
things
Hispanic,
being
then it's easy. She'll be deported to whatever white country she came from. LUL.
No. Don't do that. No. If this is her people, right? Quotation marks, these are her people. Just send her to Mexico. It's easy, bro. Just send her to Mexico so she'll understand how the Mexican life is, you know?
We will not let this country!
Because you want to know something? I've been to Mexico for a couple of weeks. I lived how they lived. I went to El Salvador. The same thing as well. I lived over there and understand how they lived over there. Okay? I know how these people live. Okay? They don't know. These people, especially Hispanics, who are raised and born in America, right? They don't know how life is over there. I know how life is over there. Okay? That shit is more wilder over there than it is in the US, all right? I know this because of experience.
Mexico? Nah. Sending her to Mexico is mercy. Send her to Venezuela or Brazil instead.
Doesn't it hurt you? We're in the humanity. Doesn't it hurt you? You know you're kidnapping people. Doesn't it hurt you? Doesn't it hurt you? Where's your humanity? This is not about us. This is about our people, our community being taken away. What are you doing?
I don't know what that has to do about this, to be honest.
Get back! Move back! Get back!
On the sidewalk. Get back. Look out. Get back. I need the name of the
Look at this woman over here, bro. Look how crazy. 4 minutes. 4 minutes of this, chat. It's 4 minutes of her screaming her head off.
Just be careful and get off the street, guys. Be careful, all right?
You guys getting your toes run over?
They're telling you to get back. They're telling you to get back.
Look at that. She's going back. She's going back over there.
Off the vehicle. Get back. Get back.
Remember that one island the US banished typhoid Mary to? Maybe put them on that island. Or do a sci-fi StarCraft-like story and send these criminals to space exploration.
That's crazy, to be honest. That's just wild to see that, to be honest. And look at this too as well, chat. Look at this. This is what's happening in Seattle right now.
I'm surprised that she still has a voice. and looking from her bald head, one might say that she escaped from an asylum.
That's crazy, huh? Peaceful protests, right? Totally peaceful, right? Man, this is totally the cause that some of these crazy people who literally, you know, are trying to fight against, you know, these are the people who are fighting this side, the protesters, against these guys. Look at that. In the middle, literally in the middle of all that fireworks being exploded in the middle of the officers. They're not even doing anything. And then the moment the rioters start attacking, you know, it's just the craziest thing about it, you know? It's funny. It's funny though. They're saying Trump, deport them. Trump, go deport them. And then also something here too as well for you guys.
Deport. I'd say exercise.
But yeah, it's crazy. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's been wild and to see what's been happening or so with all of this stuff, to be honest. But yeah, honestly, hey man, if you wanna lose to this dying cause right here, listen to what the politicians have to say.
I am demanding full accountability and reimbursement for the local costs incurred, including injuries to local officers and damages caused by the chaos unleashed when the Trump administration recklessly deployed the military and ICE agents into our communities. They are the ones who created this unrest, and they are the ones that need to foot the bill. I am demanding.
So yeah, anyways, that's the end of the video. You guys can comment, like, subscribe, do all that fancy jazzy stuff. Like I said, if I need a, you know, I'm on the side of the logical people in this situation on here personally. I'll be honest with you.
These politicians just mad cause the cops don't listen to them, LUL.
Like I said, these people are have lost their mind. They're lost in the sauce. A lot of them are brainwashed. Propaganda on them, you know, as well. But yeah, anyways, that's the end of the video. And do your studies on the ICE situation itself. Don't follow what other people are saying. Actually do your due diligence. And that's the end of the video. And peace.